content beyond syllabus for second. This is my second lab experiment. So totally there are 2 lab experiments based on content beyond syllabus. So first one you have done it for V2I converter. Second is on-off controller. So this is your design question. Design on-off controller. You can read it. The question: design on-off controller using RTD and bridge circuit for given industrial boiler application. So here you can see in the diagram there is an industrial boiler. So inside there is a liquid. Guys, there is a liquid inside this boiler, and here is the heater. So this is my heater here. RTD. RTD is my transducer, temperature sensor. It is RTD is a temperature sensor. So it is going to sense the temperature and convert it to the corresponding resistance. So this is my RTD, resistive temperature detector. I'll write it here, resistive resistor temperature detector. So this is my temperature transducer or temperature sensor. So in RTD, what we do? See, this RTD resistance will change when there is a change in the temperature. So that RTD, that resistor, we are using it in bridge circuit. A bridge circuit means you can take a Wheatstone bridge. So we are in Wheatstone bridge. How many resistors are there? There are totally 4 arms. Each arm has one resistor. So this is my bridge circuit. So this is my bridge circuit. I have drawn the bridge circuit here. So one end I have connected to VCC, other end it is ground. So in this bridge circuit or Wheatstone bridge, so there are 4 arms. Each arm has 4 resistors. So I'll take resistor R1, R2, R3, and one of the resistor I'll take it as RTD. I'll take RTD as one of the resistor. So here this RTD, it is connected to industry boiler. So this RTD is connected to industry boiler. Industry boiler. So next sentence I'll read. The reference temperature of RTD at 65 degrees centigrade is 150 ohm. So the reference temperature of RTD. So reference temperature is again 65 degrees centigrade. For 65 degrees centigrade, resistance of RTD. See, RTD is nothing but a resistor. Okay, it is a resistor. So it is in this way. So this is my RTD. So if it is going to sense the temperature, it is going to sense the temperature here. Suppose if it is sensing the temperature of 65 degrees centigrade. Okay, suppose if I dip this RTD in water of 65 degrees centigrade, then the resistance of this RTD is 150 ohm. Getting it? So if that RTD, that is resistive temperature detector, if it is sensing 65 degrees centigrade temperature, then the resistance at that temperature will be 150 ohm. Similarly, if the temperature changes, then the resistance of this RTD will also change. So here for 65 degrees centigrade, he had given 150 ohm. Designed for proper signal conditioning. Signal conditioning means you need to include some amplifiers and all for the required design. So signal conditioning circuit to give output of 0 volt at 50 degrees centigrade and 2 volt at 80 degrees centigrade. So here the design is for 0 volt. Means at 50 degrees centigrade, I need the output to be 0 volt. Similarly, at 80 degrees centigrade, if the temperature of this boiler, I am speaking about the temperature of this boiler. If the temperature of the boiler is 50 degrees centigrade, then it should give output as 0 volt. If it is 80 degrees centigrade, it should give output as 2 volt. Next sentence, when the boiling point of the industrial boiler reaches 100 degrees centigrade. So when this temperature of this water or liquid, whatever the liquid present in this boiler, industry boiler, is a large huge tank. Okay, so in this boiler, if the temperature reaches 100 degrees centigrade, if it reaches, I'll write here 100 degrees centigrade, alarm should be on. Means it should alarm. It should give indication. Okay, so it should alarm. So alpha is given here. You can see the last point. Alpha is given. So that alpha value, you can see that alpha, that is constant. So temperature constant. So it is 0.004 ohm per degree centigrade. Means the RTD RTD resistance will change for every 1 degree rise in temperature. How much resistance it is going to change? For every 1 degree rise in temperature, the resistance will change by 0.004 ohm. Okay, suppose if it is, see here he has given 65 degrees centigrade. For 65 degrees centigrade, resistance is 150 ohm. If it is increased by 1 degree centigrade, means 66 degrees centigrade. If it is increased by 1 degree, means from 65 to 66 degrees centigrade, the resistance will change by 0.004, means 150.004. In this way, it is going to change. So now what I will do, first I will design this bridge circuit. How to design this bridge circuit? As we know, the bridge circuit VA minus VB here in the second case. Look at this diagram, bridge circuit diagram. In this bridge circuit diagram, RTD resistance, I need to select this RTD resistance, that is resistance of this 50 degree centigrade. What is the resistance at 50 degree centigrade? So resistance at 50 degree centigrade, RTD at 50 degree centigrade, it is 141 ohm. I am underlining it. See here, this point, RTD at 50 degree centigrade is 141 ohm. So you can Google it. So just Google it and go for RTD datasheet. RTD, just type RTD datasheet. In RTD datasheet, go through row and columns. So along the row and column, you check it for 50 degree centigrade. For respect to 50 degree centigrade, what is the resistance? So you will find 141 ohm. Getting it? You will get it from datasheet. So RTD, just go through Google and type RTD datasheet. In datasheet, you will find for 50 degree centigrade what is the resistance. Because what I require for 50 degree centigrade, it should give 0 volt. So I'll take RTD at 50 degree centigrade is 141 ohm. So if it is 141 ohm, so here also I'll select 141 ohm here in this bridge circuit. In this bridge circuit, I will select 141 ohm. So here if it is 141, the same resistance I will take it for R3 also. I am rounding it here. I will select the same resistance 141 ohm. Now this resistance R1 and R2, you can select 220 ohm or you can select any other resistors value, standard resistor value, which are equal. So you can select R1 equals to R2 equals to 220 ohm, or you can select here 1 kilo ohm or 10 kilo ohm, here also 1 kilo, here also 1 kilo. Okay, any standard value you can select for R1 and R2. But here for RTD, if I require output here VA minus VB, VA at this point, VA means voltage across RTD, VB means voltage across R3. VB means voltage at this point with respect to ground here. Similarly, VA means voltage at this point with respect to ground. So it means VA is voltage across RTD, VB means voltage across R3. So how to find this VA and VB? Apply voltage divider rule. So VA minus VBC, here I have written it for RTD at 50 degree centigrade. Look at this design. RTD at 50 degree centigrade. It is VA minus VB. So apply voltage divider rule. So VA means voltage across RTD. So voltage across RTD means supply voltage is 5 into resistance is 141 ohm divided by 141 plus R2. R2 is 220. So 220 minus VB. VB is how much? Voltage across R3. Voltage across R3 is 141 ohm. Getting it? So again 5 into 141 divided by total resistance 141 plus 220. So apply voltage divider rule. You can find it for VA minus VB. So when you calculate this VA minus VB, it is 0. It is 0. Got it? So here RTD at 50 degree centigrade, the resistance is 141 ohm. The same resistance 140 ohm I am taking it for R3. So this R3 resistance is fixed now 141 ohm. So according to our design, we have converted 50 degree centigrade to 0 volt. So we got this condition 50 degree centigrade equals to 0 volt. Now suppose when the RTD is changed to 80 degree centigrade, for 80 degree centigrade, the resistance of RTD is 159. Yes. There is a disturbance. Priyatosh Nayak, mute it. Priyatosh Nayak. Okay. Now coming back to this. In this design, for 80 degrees centigrade, again same refer datasheet. Go through Google and download RTD datasheet. So in datasheet, you can find for 80 degrees centigrade, the resistance is 159 ohm. Here R3 is 140 ohm, that is fixed. R3 is 149 ohm, that is fixed here. So R1, R2 and R3, these are fixed values. So R1, R2 is 220 ohm, R3 is 140 ohm. Now RTD value is 159 ohm, because at 80 degrees centigrade, RTD value is 159 ohm. Now check it for VA minus VB. VA means voltage across RTD. Voltage across RTD is 5 volt, that means supply voltage is 5 into resistance of RTD at 80 degrees centigrade, it is 159 ohm. So into 159 divided by 159 plus 220 minus VB. VB is voltage at this point with respect to ground, means voltage across R3. Again, this is fixed. Okay, now this is fixed R3. 5 into 141 divided by 141 plus 220, it is plus 220. So after calculating it, what we find? It is 0.1447. So we got 0.1447. So at 80 degrees centigrade, the difference in the voltage VA minus VB, we got 0.1447. But what we require? But the required voltage is 2 volt. No, for 80 degrees in the given question, for 80 degrees centigrade, we need 2 volt. But how much we are getting? 0.1447. So what we need to do? See here, for 80 degrees centigrade, I am getting 0.1447, but required is 2 volt, means we need to amplify it, means in between that we need to connect an amplifier, and the gain of this amplifier should be 2 divided by 0.1447. Calculate it and tell me what you get. 2 divided by 0.1447. The required output voltage is 2 volt, but we are getting 0.1447. So when we get 0.1447, that should be connected to amplifier, differential amplifier, because we had two inputs here, VA as well as VB. So two inputs, so we need to connect it to differential amplifier, and the gain of the differential amplifier has to be 2 divided by 0.1447. So what we get? 2 divided by 0.1447. You can read it here. Tell me, what do we get?
13.8.
13.8, right? So the gain of this amplifier, now I am going to design the signal conditioning, means now I am going to design the amplifier having the gain of 13.8. So if I design for 13.8, next is for 100 degrees centigrade. For 100 degrees centigrade, the resistance RTD for 100 degrees centigrade, from data sheet for 100 degrees centigrade, the resistance of this RTD is 171 ohm. Similarly, I'll find it for 171. So the difference VA minus VB is 0.338. So look at these values. So now we are going to find it for 100 degrees centigrade for 2, or you can take it as 0.2338 or 2338.8 millivolt. Both are same. Now I'm going to design for 13.8. Gain of the amplifier should be 13.8. So here is my design for this. So gain of this differential amplifier, look at this diagram. So this is my differential amplifier. The gain of the differential amplifier is given by RF divided by, so here I have taken it as R4, RF divided by R4. So this resistance divided by this resistance, that should be equals to 13.8. So what I will do, I'll select this RF as 138 kilo ohm. I'll select this one as 138K, and this R4 to be 10K. So what I get? I will get 13.8 itself. Getting it? This one selection how I done. RF as 138 kilo ohm and R4 as 10K. Even though you can select RF as 13.8 and R4 as 1 kilo ohm, that is also correct. But the ratio has to be ratio RF divided by R4 is supposed to be 13.8. So here I have selected 138K RF, R4 is 10K. So this is my design. So I have converted 50 degrees centigrade to 0 volt and 80 degrees centigrade to 2 volt. So how did I convert? Initially for 80 degrees centigrade I got 0.1447 0.1447. So but the required was 2 volt, so I used the amplifier here, so that the amplifier having the gain of 13.8, so 0.1447 multiplied by 13.8, I will get 2 volt. Now next condition is that for 100 degrees centigrade, if the boiler is having the boiler temperature, if it reaches 100 degrees centigrade, at that particular temperature the alarm should be on. So here instead of alarm I have taken LED indication. So if it reaches 100 degrees centigrade, then LED should be on. Less than 100 degrees centigrade, LED should be off. So here for this case I am going to design a comparator. So in this design of comparator, you can see the design of this comparator here. So for 100 degrees centigrade, what was the output? It was 3.23. It is 3.23. How? See, for 100 degrees centigrade, we'll go back to this design. Look at this. For 100 degrees centigrade, I'm circling it. For 100 degrees centigrade, from data sheet, the resistance is 171 ohm. So for 171 ohm, what is VA minus VB? It is 0.2338, right? 0.2338, and this 0.2338 is given to differential amplifier of gain 13.8. So if I multiply 0.2338 into 13.8, okay, so if I multiply this 0.2338, that is the output after the bridge circuit, right? So output of bridge circuit, so it is VA minus VB, we got 0.2338, and that is given as input to differential amplifier of gain 13.8. So when it passes through differential amplifier of gain 13.8, so output will be 13.8 gain multiplied by input. So 13.8 into 0.2338. If you multiply 13.8 into 0.2338, we get output voltage to be equal to 3.23. Getting it? We get 3.23. So what I will do, I will take a comparator. So in this comparator circuit, one of the input, I will take a reference voltage of 3.23. Here you can see it. The reference voltage is 3.23. So to design for this 3.23, in yesterday class I told you, if I want to design for 3.23 reference voltage, we can design it using voltage divider circuit. So here is my 5 volt. I will take VCC as 5 volt. So the voltage at this point has to be 3.23. So I need to design for R1 and R2. So I will take one standard value. So one standard value for this. So I will take 1 kilo ohm. So this one I will take 1 kilo ohm. R2 equals to 1 kilo ohm. And I will find it for R1. I will find it for R1. So the design is done here. So we got V reference 3.23. So this is from differential amplifier output. You can see it. This is from differential amplifier output, and this one reference voltage is 3.23. So what happens? Suppose if it is 100 degree centigrade, so I received 0.2338, and that was given to differential amplifier, and the output of differential amplifier was 3.23. Suppose if I take more than this, if I take 101 degree centigrade, so of course this voltage will be more. Output of the differential amplifier is more than 3.23. It will be more than 3.23. So this comparator is going to compare between the two inputs. So at one of the inputs it is getting more than 3.23. Is getting more than 3.23, and at the other input it is 3.23. So if it is taking the difference between these two, if the difference is positive value, if it is positive value, so output will be equals to VCC plus VCC. If the output is plus VCC, the LED will be on. The LED will be on. Suppose, for example, if I take less than 100 degrees centigrade, for example, if I take 90 degrees centigrade, for less than for 90 degrees centigrade, this output of the differential amplifier, it will be less than 3.23. So in this case, it will be less than 3.23. So here, so it is less than 3.23. So here it is 3.23. So less than 3.23 means, for example, I will take it as 3 volt. Okay. Suppose if I am having a 3 volt here, so 3 minus 3.23. So I get minus 0.23. So difference is in terms of negative value. If the difference is negative value, output voltage of this comparator, it will be minus VCC. Minus VCC means negative voltage. If a negative voltage is at the output, the LED will be reverse bias, so it will be off. So LED will be off. This is how we need to design for comparator. You can see the complete circuit here. Look at the complete circuit. So this is my RTD. So when RTD has 50 degrees centigrade, resistance will be 141 ohm. If it is 141, so bridge will be balanced here. So VA minus VB will be 0. This will be 0. If it is 0, output is also 0 here. Now next, if it is for 80 degrees centigrade, 159 was our resistance. For 159 resistance, so VA minus VB. So VA minus VB, we got 0.1447, but the required was 2 volt. So we have taken a differential amplifier with the gain 13.8, so that it is going to amplify this 0.1447 to 2 volt. Next case was 100 degrees centigrade. For 100 degrees centigrade, it was 171 ohm. For 100 degrees centigrade, from the data sheet, the resistance of RTD is 171 ohm. So if it is 171 ohm, so VA minus VB. So VA minus VB was 0.2. So what was VA minus VB for 100 degrees centigrade? It was 0.2338. It was 0.2338. So at this 0.2338, which was input to this differential amplifier, that was given to a differential amplifier of gain 13.8. So if I multiply this 0.2338 multiplied by 13.8, so what do we get the answer? So can anyone tell me 0.2338 multiplied by 13.8 multiplied by gain of this amplifier? Yes, how much we got? 0.2338 multiplied by 13.8. Yes, so we get 3.23 volt. Now here I am getting 3.23. So here at the V reference, I am designing this voltage divider circuit so that I need to get V reference as 3.23. So it takes the difference between the comparator, takes the difference between these two inputs. If the difference is positive value, so output will be plus VCC. So output is plus VCC, LED will be on. Suppose if it is negative value, if it is negative, difference is negative, output will be minus VCC. So negative output voltage, so LED will be off. This is what respect to design. We'll move on to this software simulation. So in this multisim, you can see I had given RTD value as 172 ohm here. You can see RTD value in the bridge circuit. You can see RTD value is 172 ohm, because at 100 degrees centigrade RTD value is 171 ohm. I have taken slightly greater than that. So instead of taking 171, I have taken 172, so that RTD resistance is more than 100 degrees centigrade. Getting it? RTD, that is the resistance of this RTD at 100 degrees centigrade is 171 ohm. I have taken more than 100 degrees centigrade, so slightly I have increased this resistance from 171 to 172. Here you can see output of this. Here you can see the output of this differential amplifier. You can see it 3.23, 3.31. You can zoom it and check 3.31 output of differential. First op amp. First op amp is my differential amplifier. So the output of the differential amplifier is 3.31. Can you read it? 3.31. Whereas this voltage water circuit, in this voltage water circuit, R10 is 550 ohm, R4 is 1 kilo ohm. So at this point, probe 2, you can see reference voltage is 3.23. At the output, I have connected the LED. LED, you can see it is LED is on here. So you can see the red indication. You can see the LED with red indication. Look at the cursor here. You can see red indication, that is LED is on here. So when the LED is on, the output voltage will be equal to the voltage across this LED. So voltage across this LED is displayed here, 1.838. Whereas this first one multimeter, this is the output. So this is my output at bridge circuit. So output at bridge circuit, VA minus VB it is. So you can see VA minus VB is 238.75 millivolt or 0.238. It is 0.238 VA minus VB. Got it? LED is on because I have taken RTD temperature more than 100 degrees centigrade. Can you see it? I have taken RTD temperature more than 100 degrees centigrade. So for 100 degrees centigrade, RTD resistance is 171. So I have taken more than that, 172 ohm. That is 101 degree centigrade. I have taken RTD resistance as 101 degree centigrade. So resistance is 172 ohm. So here LED is on here. Suppose if I change this resistance value, if I change this resistance value to less than 171, so less than 171 means I can take 160 ohm also, or we can take for 159 also, 159 at 80 degrees centigrade. At 80 degrees centigrade, the resistance value is 159 ohm. So I'll take it for 159 ohm. I will turn it on, so you can see the toggle switch at the right corner. So well, here you can see the LED indication. This LED indication is off now. You can't see the red light from the LED. LED is off here, and you can see the output of this comparator also. It is minus 11 point. It is minus, right? It is minus. It is negative. Minus 11.118. Getting it? You can see the voltage also. Output of differential amplifier. What is the output of differential amplifier? Can anyone tell me? Output of differential amplifier. V is written here. At 80 degrees centigrade, the RTD resistance is 159 ohm. You can see 159 ohm resistance. So at 80 degrees centigrade, our design was to convert to 2 volt. So we are receiving 2 volt here. Output of differential amplifier. You can see 2 volt. Can you see this differential amplifier? I have written DEF AMP 741. First op amp. First op amp. And output of first op amp is 2 volt. Yes. Now here 2 minus 3.23. So we'll get negative value. So input to this comparator is negative. So input to this comparator is negative means output will be minus. It will be negative, minus V saturation or minus V sat. Or you can take minus VCC. So it is negative value. So LED is off here. You can see LED is off. You can't see the indication of LED here. If LED is on, this arrow mark would have been red color. So here LED is off here. Similarly, if I take it for 50 degree centigrade, when RTD is at 50 degree centigrade, the resistance is 141 ohm. So if I check it for, if I replace this resistance by 141 ohm here, so RTD, you can see RTD resistance is 141 ohm now. I'll turn it on. Yes, you can see it now. It is almost a minus here, minus 0.8, minus 8.303 microvolt, means almost zero it is. It is in terms of microvolt, first multimeter, it is almost 0 volt. So for the less than 100 degree centigrade, it is off. For more than 100 degree centigrade, it is on. So again, I'll change this resistance value. For more than 100 degree centigrade means more than 171 ohm. So better I'll take more than 171 ohm means 180 ohm. I'll take it for 180 ohm. So for 180 ohm, I'll turn it on. Now you can see a LED is on here. Red. You can see the LED is turning red here. Red indication. Got it? So for more than 100 degree centigrade, so it is indicating alarm. So indication here I have taken it as LED. Here is my output. I have taken a screenshot of this output. So at 80 degree centigrade, RTD resistance is 159 ohm. So differential output amplifier output is 2 volt. You can see here, I am circling it. It is 2 volt. For RTD at 80 degree centigrade, resistance is 159 ohm. So output of this differential amplifier is 2 volt. So corresponding output of comparator, it is minus V set. That is LED is off. Here you can see LED is off. Similarly, for next case, for more than 100 degree centigrade. For more than 100 degree centigrade means let's take it as 101 degree centigrade. For 101 degree centigrade, RTD resistance is nearly equal to 172 ohm. So differential amplifier output is 3.31. So you can see I'm circling it here, 3.31. So RTD resistance is 172 ohm. 3.31 means it is more than reference voltage. Reference voltage is 3.23. So 3.31 minus 3.23 will get positive value if you take the difference. So output will be VSAT. It is positive. Output voltage is also positive. If output voltage is positive, LED will be forward biased, so LED will be on. LED will be on. You can see the indication here, red color. LED is on here. So when LED is on, the output voltage will take the voltage across LED. So voltage across LED is 1.838. So clearly you can see the indication of LED on and off. So less than 100 degree centigrade, it is off. For more than 100 degree centigrade, it is on.